Been hunting all week, I ain't got no sleep. I'm so sleepy. My girl mad at me. I ain't been home all week. She say she miss me. I'm too busy chasing greens with my dog Pete. Working dog, he retreats. He don't eat treats. Hunting every day and you know I can't stop. Don't look up, got ducks up top. No mojos, just one jerk red. Lifetime decoy seem too real. 100 birds laying down in
I just started listening to the lyrics.
Yeah.
I completely thought it was something else.
I have found my new group. 24.7 Hunt.
That's funny.
They just came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one was released in August of 21. They had another album that they put out in November of last year. 4 songs, and then this last one was 6 songs.
That's funny.
I fucking love it. Just fantastic.
Episode, what are we, 63?
63.
Almost halfway through we're almost to the end of our second season.
Right. Season 2 is almost over. Another 6 weeks.
Yep.
Yeah, here we go. It's January. Happy New Year's.
Yes. Happy New Year's. Have you started your New Year's resolutions?
I don't do those. What about you? You got anything?
Well, I mean, I'm trying to make a point to be a little healthier, like everybody, I guess.
Yeah.
But I'm really trying to focus on it. Which
it's a good thing to focus on. I mean, really.
I'm really looking forward to getting back to be able to go back to the gym.
Yeah. It'll be good though, because if you wait a little bit and then you go back in whatever, like February.
Yeah.
Then now you've missed part of the rush. So
yeah, exactly.
The New Year's rush.
That's what I'm kind of planning on. But how's work?
Oh, it is just. I don't know if I can explain how dumb it is. We want everyone to be back on site. Okay. Well, the whole entire building that you work in is shut down because of the amount of Omicron cases and COVID cases. Okay. But you still want everybody back? Yeah. Hey, are you listening to the words that come out of your mouth? Like, and understand what you're saying? No? Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah. So, and they just decided that we no longer get Fridays off. So I'm about to mount a little comeback, I think.
Did they give you a reason?
No, not a good one. Not one that's it's like, oh, well, we just want everyone to be able to be in the office and collaborate. And it's like, well, okay. You're literally having entire buildings shut down right now because of COVID breakouts. So we can't all work together anyways. Anytime we do try and work together, guess what happens? Another COVID outbreak. Okay. And it's like, no, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to work from home as long as I possibly can. And when someone pushes it, I'll go back and I'll take all my stuff back and I'll go, okay, I'll work 5 to 1, 5 a.m. to 1 p.m. and I'll walk out the door at 1 p.m. and my phone does not work. Sorry. That sucks.
Yeah.
But, such is life.
I hear you.
They're trying to come up with recovery plans because they've fucked up this whole rollout of the reorganization and everything that so many people just quit or took other jobs. So they're like, well, we're not ready to completely roll this whole thing out yet. And we don't have like everybody lined up yet. And we have people walking out the door. And so we don't even have the people to fill the spots that we need. It's like, well, this is what happens when you're dumb. and you try and do a complete company reorg and force people to move to fucking Florida. So let me know how that goes. It's great. It's really just lovely. Starting the new year off right.
I wish I could say I was sorry I asked, but I'm not.
Oh, I don't give a fuck. This fucking place.
It's funny.
But yeah, we got some learning curves coming up, I think. It's gonna be good. But how about you? How's the return to the old ESE?
Good. It's
When are you guys gonna deliver pellets?
we do deliver pellets.
You do?
Yeah.
Really?
It just sucks how we have to deliver them. Because
You got to bring them with the trailer and no forklift.
yeah. So we don't really like to, but we will.
Can I get 2 tons delivered tomorrow?
Not tomorrow. Well, I don't know that.
I just don't feel like taking the cap off my goddamn truck. It's not
I
that
thought you set it up in your shop, so it's so easy.
it is. However, my duck boat's in my shop. I got all kinds of other shit in my shop from hunting season. Plus, starting to sort of commingle with fucking different sports and getting the ice fishing shit ready and trying to get some of that shit out. So now it's like, all right, well, I got a shop full of shit. I got to pull my duck boat out. The reason I didn't do it today was it was raining. I didn't want my duck boat to sit outside in the rain. So I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'll do it tomorrow.
Understandable.
But pellet stoves are the God's greatest invention, I swear.
I do like them.
And after being some places where they have the other style stoves, I'm very happy with the Harmon.
Yeah.
Because it's a silent, like you don't have, like the only thing you get is every now and then, like a pellet will get stuck in the auger and it will snap it. Like it doesn't stop it.
Yeah.
But it's like a loud, like kind of metally bang.
Yeah.
It's not even that loud, but it's just one. It's not like every time. Like I just remember some other people that I know that have pellet stoves, the ones that like they drop the pellets down. Like the only thing you hear all day is fucking ting of fucking pellets off of the fucking,
Yeah.
and that will drive me up a fucking wall.
Yeah, it's like ours at the shop. So you can hear the auger turning.
Yeah, like you can hear, and it's pretty quiet. Like once the fan's on, like you can't really hear unless you're sitting directly next to it. You can hear the auger. Like I can hear it when I'm sitting there, but I'm just listening for it. And it's like the auger turns a little bit, and then that's it. Like there's no clanging of fucking pellets off of fucking metal bullshits.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of the Harmon. Big fan.
Harmon's good stuff. I want a wood stove in my house.
I like the idea of wood stoves. I don't.
Well, I shouldn't say I want a wood. I want a shed with a wood stove in it, or a garage with a wood stove in it.
Yeah, I could do well. Even then, though, like you're still, and I would have to design it right, where like there's a door right there, and you just stack all the wood, and then you keep all the shit mess right there.
Yeah.
As opposed to like having to walk through the entire shop to like the back. Like I thought about putting a little fucking wood stove in here.
That'd be sweet.
It'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Just come out and start it up at like fucking 3:00 in the afternoon when we want a podcast, and it'd be like 90 degrees in here. It'd be perfect.
Yeah, when it's like 4 degrees outside.
Yeah.
We'd be in our t-shirt. It'd be like sitting in a smelt shack.
It'd be awesome. But
speaking of smelt shacks, Jim's Camp's posted on Facebook. The ice is starting to roll in. So they think with the cold temperatures coming up next week,
yeah,
that potentially by the end of this month, they could have shacks on the water.
That'll be sweet.
That's definitely something I want to do.
Yep.
This winter.
I'd go up and do a fucking shack night.
And I'd have to see if we can do it like on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday night would be the best. Because then I don't have to work the next morning, and I don't mind being out until 2:00 or whatever it is. But bought a new scope for my rifle.
Yeah. Get it installed yet, or just buy it?
Just bought it. I got to get new mounts because the mounts that came on it are so if you look at the scope, the
Mhm.
front here, the mount is too far forward, where the other scope, like this piece, wasn't as far back. You know what I mean? So it's a sweet scope though. I was lucky I found it for the deal.
You've been fucking spying on people.
I have. Hi, Dad.
I noticed the other day we were driving by a house and there's like a proper telescope in the window. It was like pointed directly at another house. I was like, I understand like no one's staying there at it, but like point it down or point it up. Like don't just like have it pointed at your neighbor's house when you're not using it.
Yeah.
Sort of distasteful, probably. But
have you seen the for spotting scopes or even telescopes, they have the attachments now
for the
that
phone,
hook on for your phone?
Yeah.
I saw one of those at Cabela's, and like I was like, my mind was blown.
Yeah.
Like even for like rifle scopes.
I want to see it. I want to see him do it. Make them for like, I mean, I guess a spotting scope is a sort of like binoculars, but like binos would be sweet.
Yeah.
Do that. Yeah.
Let's see.
Let's see. What do we got? Maine duck season is officially over. New Hampshire is going for another 5 days. And we'll be done. Sad time. Time to put everything away.
Yeah.
Time to pick up from fucking 4 months of just 3 months of just utter chaos.
Yeah.
Sleep
it's like,
a bit.
Yeah. Your truck looks like Cabela's bargain cave. It's just fucking camo and gloves and shit everywhere.
I was literally looking at my truck the other day in like what was in my truck. I'm like, I've got $500 of shit on my dash right now. Like,
yeah,
2 pairs of gloves, 2 hats. My binoculars were up there. I'm like, this is retarded how much stuff I have. Like,
yeah,
that's like, talk about, trying to get into something and trying to fucking do it. Like, it is so expensive. Like, to like just start from ground zero again, I would be fucking
right.
I'd be dead. Like
I think about that with like fly fishing.
Yeah.
And how much money I've like pumped into that over the last year.
Yeah.
I don't care because it's something I love doing.
Right.
But
I don't give a fuck how much I've invested.
And I don't have a lot invested, but I look at it, I'm like, wow. Like this summer when I was rolling around, I had like your 3-weight, my 5-weight, and my 9-weight just loaded for bear. Like I've got, but I just got a bunch of resupply in from Trident yesterday, and then my nephew got me some bucktail for Christmas and some hooks, and so I ordered hooks and Trident, but I ended up they're 2-aught, but they're the short ones. I didn't realize I ordered the short ones, but I think I'll still be able to make them work.
Are those black, not stainless?
They're the saltwater.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. They're the Gamakatsu or whatever they are. saltwater series. They're just the short shank versus the long ones that I'm used to. But I think I could still get an eye on them. Tie them. But I ordered those. I ordered some more barrels, some more dumbbell eyes and thread.
I like Trident. They're really good with their delivery too. And
I had this shit in like 2 days, 3 days.
Yeah. That's how all their shit is. And like, I don't know if it's necessarily because of like, I don't know if they stock everything there or they just drop ship it. Like,
all my stuff came in one package, so I would assume that they had it. Like, I've never do they have an actual store?
Yep, they do. And like, they've got a bunch of shit in the store, so I don't know if they just walk around and fill a package and then send it out that day or whatever, but it's normally very, very quickly.
Yeah. Next thing I got to do is I got to save up for a new vise because my benchtop one's just not.
I know. I put mine on the back burner for now.
Yeah.
I'm still not tying. Like, I don't know. Wintertime. I mean, duck season's like, I'm gone enough during the day where like, I don't want to come home and then at 7:00 come out here and tie for fucking 3 more hours.
Yeah.
So
I may end up just getting one of the bases that you can stick the regular bison, just because
it's nice
the way my desk is. The way my desk is, it's a pain to have it clamped. But I told you I signed up for the Eldridge class.
Yeah. When's that?
So it's February 6th, 13th, and 20th. And it's from 9 in the morning to 11:30.
Oh, that's not bad.
And it was $40.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
So I called the shop the other day, talked to Jim, and he's like, yeah, it's a good class. I think you'll enjoy it. Just
nice.
Like tying clousers and stuff, I feel pretty good with, but it's like the smaller dry fly stuff that I want to learn how to do, that I think this will help, just the basics. And then as I go, learn a little bit more.
Yeah. That's one of the things that it's like Wapsie or whoever makes those kits. They have really good
Waspy.
Yeah. They've got really good videos, and so does actually Eldridge has a bunch of videos on their website that are really good to tie.
And like one of the goals I kind of set for this fishing season was, once I tie some more, kind of like come up with my own pattern, mess around with that a little bit.
Yeah.
For different areas. Only 74 days until spring.
That's right. It's right around the corner. It's fucking chooching right along.
Right.
This weather is just so fucking temperamental. It was freezing balls cold yesterday.
Yeah. And then
today is fucking 40 and raining.
Yeah. I went to Dover this morning, like late morning, and the roads were a skating rink in Dover.
They're still saying we're going to get fucking hammered on Friday.
Now they're what they say, 2 to 4,
3 to 7 here.
3 to 7.
Yep.
Yeah, it's supposed to be more coastal. Up in Sanford, it's only like 1 to 3.
What's your weather app of choice?
I use the Weather Channel.
Basic. Dark sky. Got to be dark sky.
I've never even tried.
Never tried it?
No.
Oh, I love it. And it also has a dark mode.
Oh, so that was the Weather Channel.
But then the cool thing is you can set it up to, so it's super, like the reason I really like it is like, it's simple. Like that's it.
Yeah.
It is. But like, if you click on anything, it then brings up like wind gusts and everything, other things that you want to know.
Yeah.
Tells you what the moon is. But, and then if you go to the map, it's got a really, really cool like radar. And you can set it up. So like I have it set up to text me every morning at 6 o'clock in the morning what the weather's going to be. And it will let you know if you have your location on and have it selected, it'll fucking give you notifications that rain is starting. And dude, it is accurate as fuck. Like,
is it?
Yeah, it's like rain starting in like 15 minutes. And within 15 minutes, it is raining. Like, it's pretty cool.
You see the temperatures for next week?
So I did. And this is one of the things that irritates me because I want you to watch these temperatures right now. So they're saying right now, Tuesday and Wednesday, lows of 6 down here.
Yeah.
I guarantee you those will be 24 by next week. Dude, they've been doing this the last 2 days of their look aheads. They've just been like, yeah, it's going to be cold. And then fucking the day comes and it's like, oh, it's a low of 24. I'm like, motherfucker, I looked at this literally 2 weeks because like I was looking for ice, like hoping ice was going to be in because we were talking about trying to get a quick ice fishing trip in maybe this weekend somewhere. I can go up and see how frozen Mousom is. That's the only thing I want to look at. Fish lower Mousom or something.
Yeah.
Because there's parts of it that aren't deep. So it's like that shit should be froze hard.
Mm-hmm.
But it's, 45 was a high today down here and 40 tomorrow. And then a couple good cold days, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
But yeah. They got ice up north, so I don't know. We may do a fucking shotgun run because old neighbor's headed back to work, so he's going back.
Is he already?
Yeah. So in his words, this is his dream type of ship. Dude, it's like, what was it, 300 feet? 330 feet, 332 feet or something long. And it's a little oil tanker that they refuel naval vessels in Asia. So you just bounce around all the little islands and all the shit over in Asia and just fill up fucking destroyers and all kinds of shit. So he's pumped about it, but he's going for 4 months. And the good thing is obviously we'll be home for activities that are coming. So be home for the whole summer. So, but yeah, he found that out when they were on their Christmas vacation. Like, oh, good. And now
he kind of screwed himself with fishing season this year.
Both fishing seasons. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talks a fucking real big game to just fucking walk away at fucking opening day. Prick.
So when's he take off?
He has no idea.
Yeah.
It's very well organized. I was with him on Monday and he texted the guy and was like, hey, what's the deal? And he goes, I don't know. It's a holiday today. I'm like, the fuck, it's a holiday, dude. It's Monday. Like,
yeah,
the holiday was Saturday. But
I think the federal government observed it on Friday.
Yeah, but apparently the way they do all their shit, if any holiday falls on a weekend, it is always the Monday after.
Huh.
Like,
then why'd they all take Friday off?
I think they had the entire week off before of Christmas, the Christmas New Year's week. But yeah, so he was like, yeah, so this is cool. And they're like, yeah, we don't really know when you're going, but you're going at some point, basically. So
yeah,
it'll be good for him.
Guess so.
And this is his idea. So, well, it's not his idea, but well, it is his idea. But he'll be home for summer. So, allegedly, until he takes another fucking. Oh, this one's just gonna be like a 6-week job. There's some interesting shit happening in the fucking world of the COVID worlds and the shipping industries and stuff that I'm hearing around the world.
Oh yeah.
The way in which companies are choosing to handle stuff. Like, you might be positive, but you don't have to tell anybody you're positive. It's like, okay. Is this like HIVs? Like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It'll be all right. Just maybe not say anything to that person. It's like, well, if I know that I'm positive and that person has to be around me, like, I'm gonna say something. Yeah, it's an interesting time because like all these companies and everybody wanted to roll back all their COVID protocols, which I mean, I'm all for. Fucking get rid of them all. But then when you have massive outbreaks like we're having now, like what do you have to handle that? Like,
Yeah. I'm just so sick. I know I've said it 1,000 times. I'm just so sick of it. Just absolutely
done. I'm
done.
Yeah. Well, and it's like
we done. Are like you and I are kind of on a couple different, like we're on different ends of the spectrum. Like I don't care about it, but I do. Like my biggest fear is having to miss work. Like I've already missed enough work. Like I don't need to miss any more work.
Right.
So whether or not like I get it or like I'm not worried about getting it, like because I'm probably going to be okay. But I just don't want to miss work.
Yeah. Is it missing work or is it staying in that house any longer than you have to?
That. Because I've already spent enough time indoors this year.
The thing that I mean, we are worse off right now than we ever were before a vaccine.
Yeah.
I was like, well, how is this possible? You can't tell me it's just because of unvaccinated people. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not buying this. Like, no.
And we touched on it a little bit last week. Like you and I, like when the CDC changed their regulations and everybody was like making fun of the CDC.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, they said they're, well, if you're a nurse and you're short staffed, that sucks.
And then like,
that's basically
four months ago, they were like, trust the CDC, do what the CDC says. And now everybody's like, the CDC is just making shit up. Yeah, so is everybody.
Yeah, and guess what? They were making it up before when you were yelling at me to fucking follow every fucking little bit of guidance that they were giving. And I was sitting here going, well, it's kind of fucked up. Like, why are you worried about everybody that's probably going to be healthy? Like, why don't we focus on just the people that are probably going to die from it? Like, let's start there. Make sure, like, let's truly make sure that like nursing homes don't get outbreaks. We don't need to try and kill the old people that are already not doing great.
Yeah, exactly.
But then it's like, okay, well, if you feel anything, go get a test. But you can't find a home test. Yeah, but even if you do find a home test, don't take a home test because those things are unreliable. Come get a PCR test. Okay, well, there's no appointments for the next fucking 6 weeks. And it's like, well, okay. Like, yeah. Why are we not? Oh, maybe because you blew your load a little too early with everything back in the summer and early last year with the testing that was going on that clearly didn't help us.
Yeah.
Hire me, I'll work every day for 40 years, but after that, I will need some time off to drop dead.
I like that one. And as the Gen Z guy, like, I sort of like the mood, but I want to wear this.
Hire me, I'll work every day for 40
My brother-in-law
years, but
just said
after
it to
that,
me.
I will need some time off to drop dead. Wow, the energy is weird here. Okay, I
The
don't have
food
much
is gonna
experience, but I think a VP role will suffice. I'll need 4 days off a week because I have anxiety and lower back pain brought on by childhood trauma. My parents were racist. I'm leaving for Venezuela.
That's funny.
Hey, who's this Elliot woman that stole $200,000 from Portsmouth employer? Do you know?
Does it give a name?
Raylene Valancourt.
Never heard of her.
She has to pay $203,106.32 in restitution.
Speaking of local news, what do you think about this doctor's payout?
So very interesting. So
You think that had something to do with the police chief?
nope,
Well,
not at all. There was zero admission of guilt. There was zero admission of doing anything wrong, and they settled. And there were no charges filed against the police officers. There's no charges filed against the other guy. Like, and the thing that I read that really stuck out to me was when they were like, yeah, there's zero admission of any wrongdoing by the police department. I'm like, well, then why are we paying the dude $300,000? Like,
yeah,
if you're gonna say you didn't do anything wrong, fuck him. Take him to court. I don't give a fuck. Like, I would rather, like, especially because it's my money, motherfuckers. Like, don't just go make a deal. Like, how much is court gonna cost us? We have an attorney for the town that we already pay. Like, you can't charge me more for him. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
you'll have court fees and shit, but
it's weird, sketchy.
when I heard the whole thing about like there was zero change in admission of guilt or anything, and officers still on duty, there's nothing about what was his name? Not crying. Was it crying? I don't know. The other officer that was like in charge of the investigation, nothing was found. Nothing was. Eyewitnesses said that, yeah, he was acting erratically and shit. And it's like, so why are we paying this dude? Like, I don't know.
Wonder if there's some like shady backdoor shit going on.
Want to talk about shady backdoor shit? You see the fucking all the firefighters now work for the fucking town manager, and he has ultimate approval on who gets hired as fucking volunteer firefighters.
Really?
Yeah. You want to talk about a fucking I can't believe Chris Ballantyne hasn't retired yet.
Why is that?
Because
what's their reasoning?
Because they are pay for show up, like paid calls now. Because it used to be just like a stipend, like, hey, you go on X amount of calls, you get X amount of dollars. Well, now they're temporary or they're part-time town workers when they are on calls. And like, so if you're a qualified firefighter or whatever, qualified volunteer, you can be paid for your time that you're on calls.
Yeah.
And so by doing that, they said, oh, well, now he's a town employee. And I'm like, okay, well, why wouldn't Chris Ballantyne have the ultimate say in who gets? And like, it was a point in the article that Steve Burns has the hiring and firing authority. And it's like, why? Why is it not the fire chiefs? Because like the Department of Public Works, that's a town run organization. So why are they different than the firefighters? And same thing, like, I don't know. It's fucked. This town's fucked.
I mean, when I was on the fire department in Elliott, we were paid hourly for when we were there. Like if we went on a call, no matter if it was like as soon as we walked through the door, you got an hour's pay.
Yeah.
Whatever it was, like we'll say $12 an hour at that time. And if you were there an hour and 1 minute, it was 2 hours. And then once a year around Christmas, you got a check.
Yeah.
For all those hours. And you were taxed on it. You got a W-4 every year from the town.
Yeah. I don't know.
I still answered to the fire chief. I didn't answer to the select board or the town manager.
Yeah, this was, I don't know what the fuck is going on. York's only medical marijuana dispensary opens for business.
Yeah, the guy who owns it's a Kittery Town selectman.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good for him. Yeah, so it's in 2019, they said pay York volunteer firefighters a stipend according to meeting documents. Those are approved to pay firefighters an hourly wage, which in turn made them town employees. So there's 35 to 40 paid on-call firefighters for the village and 25 to 30 in the York Beach. So a few things that have changed as a result of the agreement. The fire chiefs would go to the town's HR department for guidance on personnel issues. Now human resources will fully be responsible. Burns said now he has the authority to hire and fire employees, and the contract states that Burns must approve all new hires. Fuck you, you piece of shit. You little fucking maggot.
Like in a town where you...
Why do we have to make shit hard? Let the fucking fire chief be in charge of it. And if there's an issue with the fire chief being a dickhead, then you have the town manager.
Yeah.
Why is it this fucking hard? Why is the fucking town manager responsible for hiring a 19-year-old fucking kid to be a volunteer firefighter?
Yeah. I agree.
And I love the fuck because, and this is the other reason I know why some people aren't real happy. York Village Fire Chief did not respond to our request for an interview. Yeah, because he's probably sitting there going, "This is the dumbest fucking thing you've ever done." And you got Jeff Welch, who's the fire chief down in the beach, going, "Oh, it's good. Yep, sounds good. Oh, okay, yeah, sure, seems like it."
That's just a difference in age, right there.
Well, it's a difference in experience too. Of why are you giving up control of your firehouse? You literally have no say of who comes in to work for you now.
Yeah.
Would you do that as a business owner, which you are a fucking business owner? So would you say, "Oh, well, yeah, I'll just let fucking my competitor hire fucking people for me, I guess"? No. Idiots.
I mean, the fire chief, I don't know. It's weird because you have to have certain quals and
right. Which I get, but also like if you're in charge of hiring so either don't have it there because it's just going to be a signature and it's going to be pointless and it's going to be a useless waste of time to just hold up the process of getting someone in. Because do you think Steve Burns understands fucking even what firefighter 1 or 2 is? Or hold a fucking conversation with someone about firefighting? Like, pass, point, aim, squeeze, sweep. Like, yeah, good job, buddy. Sounds good. We're talking about a fucking fire truck with fire hoses, you retard. Like, whatever. Anyways, in funnier news, there's some chick that was a reality TV star. She was selling farts in a jar.
I heard that.
And then she was drinking like 4 protein shakes a day, and then eating like black bean soup just to be able to produce the required gases and pressure. And she thought she had a heart attack because she had chest pains and stuff. Well, it was because she had so much gas in her built up, and she had to go to the hospital. So she's retiring from selling fats. She was making $50,000.
That's wild. That's wild.
That's inequality. There's no female out there that is going to buy a dude's farts in a jar. Not no, but I mean, there's probably some fucking weird people in the world, but I don't think a guy is going to make 500 grand fucking selling his fucking PBR and fucking cheese curd farts on the fucking internet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we start doing that. We're weirdos.
Yeah. Well, she's an entrepreneur. Fuck me.
Exactly.
This is a happy story for those fucking people that enjoy fake meat and bullshit. There was some chick that swaps out roommates' food with vegan alternatives, ends up being charged with a felony. Good, bitch. That's what you fucking get. Let me eat my fucking bacon like I want to. Now, my question is like, can I sue people that try and mislead me at a dinner? I guess I probably could have read the article, but we ain't about that here.
We're headlines.
Yeah, I'm a headline guy.
That's ridiculous. Like, why would you even do that to somebody?
You're just a piece of shit human. Oh, I'm saving the environment. No, you're being a fucking douchebag. Fuck you.
Yeah.
But now she's charged with a felony. I love it. It apparently led to disastrous consequences. Huh. I pulled a good one on my kid today or 2 days ago. So Olivia's had like a head cold, like she had a sore throat one day and then the sniffles the next. And so she went to school and she was fine. And then she ended up getting like more of she got a sore throat while she was at school, and then she was sneezing. So they took her COVID test. It was negative. I had to go pick her up. It was on Monday. And then so Tuesday, she was still feeling shitty. So we kept her home and just pumped her full of fucking fluids and every little fucking cold flu stuffy thing, fucking medicine. And then she was fucking good after, like, she was good this morning. So, but yesterday morning, because we were keeping her home from school, Corinna didn't want to go to school because Liv didn't get to go to school. And I was like, hey, I'll make you a deal. Friday, you stay home Friday and Liv goes to school on Friday and we'll do something cool. I was like, you won't have to go to school on Friday. She was like, all right, yeah, that sounds good. And then she went to school. No problem. The kid doesn't go to school on Fridays ever. I was like, gotcha.
One day she's gonna figure this out.
It's gonna suck.
She's gonna murder you in her sleep.
In
your sleep.
And Liv, after Corinna goes to school, she's like, Dad, I know what you did. Corinna never goes to school on Fridays. I was like, I know, and you need to shut the fuck up because you're not gonna tell her. I was like, you tell her, then it's gone. Then you're screwed.
Oh, that's funny.
She's like, okay. It was awesome. And
What's
then,
your well, go ahead and finish.
no, I was gonna say, and then the thing that's driving me right now, it's been driving me crazy for a while with my children, is they just don't eat fast. And then I end up having to like tell them to start eating like 43 times during dinner.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dudes, like, figure this out. Like, do you watch me and Mom? Like, I make your food before I even start making mine because of how long it takes you to eat. I'm like, do you understand that you've now sat at this table for 55 minutes when you could have eaten your food, just like picked it up, ate it, eat everything, or eat as much as you can, put your plates up on the counter and go play. Like, do you really want to sit here? Like, I appreciate you guys sitting here, but I don't appreciate having to yell at you every 5 fucking minutes to eat your goddamn dinners. But it's like, I just remember being a kid, like when I was forced to sit down and eat as a family, like I just wanted to eat as quick as I can to go do something.
Yep.
Like, how do I teach that? Like, and then there was the thing tonight. They're like, oh, we want to take tubs. And I'm like, okay, well, you can't take your iPads in the tub. And they're like, well, we want to play on our iPads. I'm like, then take a shower. Take a shower. You're done in 5 minutes. You want to take a tub, you're going to play in the tub, and then you don't get to play on your iPad. It's not hard. So let's fucking do some time management skills around here. Like, let's fucking figure it out.
I think that's kind of where you got to aim it. Like, I mean, coming from the guy who doesn't have kids, but finish your dinner quicker, you get to do more stuff before you have to go to bed.
Yeah. And I'm not yelling at you.
I eat fast. I always say I eat fast like I'm in prison. You know what I mean?
And like, there's times where like I'll sit and like we'll talk and like we'll have like a good conversation and stuff, and I won't eat as fast. But then there's other times where I literally just sit down, eat everything as fast as fucking humanly possible, and then I just walk away.
Like my issue is at work. I'm always at the counter. Like I'm always
busy. Yeah.
Busy. So I always eat as fast as possible. And then I get home and I fucking slam my food into me and end up like sitting there because everybody else is still eating.
Yeah. Looking at you like you're some sort of savage.
Yeah. And I have to listen to them eat, which
that's why I get up.
In my older years has just.
I can't do it. As long as I don't like find a focus on it while I'm eating, like if I can talk over the sounds that I'm hearing or watch something on my phone to take my mind away from it. But like Leah's jaw pops. Dude, I've come close to throwing a left hook, just try and straighten that thing out. Like, it is not abuse. I am just trying to fix your jaw.
For me, it's like the sound of
food and
not like it's not even like that sound. It's like when you eat something crunchy, it's that sound.
Yeah.
Or like the sound of somebody breathing while they're chewing with their mouth closed, like they're breathing through their nose.
Yeah.
Hold your breath. I don't need to hear that.
I saw a video. What were you going to say before this?
Have you, what's your take on, like, do you wear blue light glasses at all?
I have some, yeah.
Yeah.
I've
started wearing them more like when I'm sitting here at the computer or like watching TV or something like that. But since I've done that, like I notice on social, and you can tell when you look at a pair of blue light glasses,
yeah,
that they're not real.
Yeah.
The amount of women and people on like social media that just wear fake glasses now,
yeah,
is
outrageous.
Like, wild.
And why? Like, what? You feel
Definitely.
like? I mean, I do feel smarter when I put on glasses. I'm not gonna lie. Put on a pair of glasses. You're distinguished. But I'm not gonna go around like I would fully expect, especially like without lenses, like when you can tell that there's no reflection and it's like you have zero lenses in those glasses.
My thing is like you can tell because you can see like the blue, the tint in them. I put them on and I look like a friggin' lunch lady.
Well, and I mean, like those ones, like they reflect so bad off your eyes. It's like, okay, if you're on any call like this, it's like, well, this looks fucking weird now.
Yeah, exactly. But it does help my eyes from straining. I have an eye doctor's appointment next week, which I'm not. My thing with like glasses is when it's sunny out, I want to be able to wear sunglasses, and I don't want prescription sunglasses.
Right.
And I don't want transition lenses. Like I want to be able to. I think that's probably what I'm going to end up doing.
See,
But my worry is they're going to be like, yeah, you need bifocals or something, because I'm finding like reading stuff
a little harder.
Yeah.
I haven't had a eye doctor's appointment, and I could not tell you.
I haven't had one. Last time I went was because Riley scratched my eye.
Yeah, I think the last time I was at any sort of eye doctor was when I had to have the hospital dig metal out of my eyeball.
Yeah.
I was 20, 21, maybe. Was the last time I went to the eye doctor. And they're like, yeah, that's fine. Sounds good. Okay, see you later. I'm like, I can still read everything pretty good. Like, it's probably gotten a little worse, but I had very good vision beforehand.
I scratched my eye, or Riley scratched both my eyes. Like he dragged his paw right across my face.
Yeah.
I went to the eye doctors. They dilated both of my pupils. And they're like, yeah, it's just a scratch on your eyeball. You're good to go.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, well,
I
can drive. They're like, yeah, you should be fine.
Yeah, it's gonna be real bright, but yeah, you can go for it. They just did that to Leah. I didn't know they let people drive. I thought I always remembered like you could not drive after having your eyes dilated.
It was so hard.
Yeah. So the speaking of fucking appointments that are fucking useless. So I broke a tooth. Did we go over this? I broke it 3 years ago. And then I pulled the rest of it off with a gusher.
Yeah.
And so I called the dentist. They were closed the entire week before Christmas and the entire week after Christmas. So I was like, well,
what a racket.
Okay. So listen to this, right? So they called me back on Monday and they say, all right, let's go over the questions. What happened? Blah, 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 blah. Are you having any pain? Does it feel like anything? Nope. Yep. There's still a tooth there. Yep. Sounds good. Blah, 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 blah. Sounds good. Okay. We can get you in tomorrow. I'm like, awesome. Sweet. I'll go to the appointment. I go there and they're like, yeah, you haven't been here in quite a while. I'm like, yeah, yep, pretty much. Okay. Sounds good. And they're like, so we need you to fill out this form. So I fill out the form and it's like, you know, those yes, no questions. Like, I just want, like, can we make these digital so I can just click no on all of them when it's like, oh, do you have fucking all these allergies? Do you have all these fucking major issues? Like, no, I don't have anything. Like, no. But they take me back. They're like, all right, we're going to take 3 x-rays. So they take 3 x-rays. The dentist comes in, looks in my mouth at my tooth, pokes it twice and goes, yep, there's enough there. I'll make you an appointment for a crown. See you later. I was like, what the fuck? And like, he asked me the same questions that the same lady asked me the day before on the phone of like, does it hurt? What happened? Are you good? I was like, yeah. And he's like, yep. Okay. See you later. I was literally in the back for like maybe 6 minutes. I was like, so what the fuck was the point of this whole fucking appointment?
Yeah.
Like, whatever. I guess you might have to see it, but it's like, dude, you could have just asked me to send you a picture of it. I don't know. I don't understand how dentists work, but
speaking of doctor's appointments, I had an appointment with infectious disease yesterday or Monday. I think it was Monday. just to go over like my blood work and antibiotics and stuff like that. So it was supposed to be in person, but like I had to get home for the visiting nurse and I had to do this and that. So I called them and I was like, can I reschedule? And they're like, well, can we do a telehealth appointment? I said, yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Why wasn't that an option a while ago?
Yeah.
You know? And then, so I signed into the appointment. Then I talked to the nurse, and the first thing I noticed, and I'm sure it's because they're dealing with not just me and there's a bunch of patients, but she still had her mask on. And I should have said it. I was like this far away from doing it. I wanted to be like, do you need me to put my mask on? So I talked to her and she's like, all right, I'm going to bring you into the exam room. The doctor will be with you in a minute. Like, okay. Why wouldn't the doctor just come in to like where you're at? But whatever. So she walks me down the hall on this laptop or phone or whatever it is and props me up in the exam room. And
are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm serious. So I'm sitting there waiting. And you know how like they bring you to the exam room and you always wait longer?
Yeah.
Same thing.
Like, dude, why didn't you just call me when he was ready?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, have him hit me up.
So I'm sitting there. She comes in, the doctor comes in, and then I hear her go out. And I'm like, I wanted to be like, hey, no, I'm right here.
Hey, come back.
Apparently, she thought I was supposed to be there in person still. She walked into the room and didn't see me. So she walked back out to see where I was. And then she came back in. She had her mask on. I felt very safe.
Yeah.
Felt, and it was just funny. But get the pick line out in probably another 3 to 4 weeks.
Jesus.
I start outpatient physical therapy on Monday. And I start going, instead of a visiting nurse coming, I'll be going to, in New York, there's like an oncology infusion clinic.
Yeah.
I'll be going there to get my dressing changed once a week and do lab work. So be a little bit better.
Did you ask them for a bunch of information for your lawyer for your lawsuit just to see what they said?
No, I think I'm going to do that on my next orthopedic visit.
That'd be so much fun.
Yeah.
Just to fuck with them.
But yeah, other than that, I feel good. Other than I pee bright orange.
Hey, got vitamins.
Yeah. Did I tell you I'm gonna have to be on oral antibiotics until we're fishing for stripers?
Yeah. 5 more months.
Yeah.
That's insane. Okay. So I have 2 takes right now.
What do you got?
Drinks taste different in different sizes. Same drink.
I agree.
Red Bull in an 8.3 tastes different than a 12. Still pretty similar. You step up to the 20 and it is a completely different animal of a fucking drink.
Yeah, I like the bigger ones.
I can't stand them. I want the 8.3s or the 12s. The only 2 that are acceptable. But for some reason, there's been a shortage of sugar-free Red Bull lately.
It was last year too, remember?
Yeah, dude, it's insane. Like, it's gotten better than it was last year, but it's like they have fucking 300 rows of regular Red Bull, and then there's 1 slot for fucking sugar-free. And I go in on a duck hunting day and I take 4 of them, and it's like, well,
you think it would be the opposite?
Yeah. Wouldn't you fucking stock the healthier-ish?
Yeah.
And then we need to standardize microwave controls.
I've said that for years.
Microwaves are like, everything in life, like is a little different. Like you get a different type of phone. Like if you're a fucking weirdo and you have an Android, like yeah, those phones operate differently, but still, like you can find messages, you can find phone calls, you can kind of still figure it out. Dude, microwaves are the most complex, stupid fucking things in the world. Like, just give me a fucking either a dial that I turn to turn the thing on, or when I hit a button, it starts automatically. And if I want it to do anything else other than microwave, that's why you have the other buttons. To like the people that use them for whatever the fuck else a microwave can do other than just heat up my fucking food. Because that's all I want to do. I've never.
So you'd love my microwave. Got a dial for the time. Crank it up 10-second increments.
See, we have ones at work that you literally just turn a dial and it just goes up like it, and it's like stepped. So if you spin faster, it goes faster. Like it'll jump minutes even. So you just turn it a little bit and then hit start. That's it. Fucking microwave it. Now, our microwave here, I have no idea how, like, if I have to microwave something for 7 minutes and 25 seconds, I have no idea how to set it for 7 minutes and 25 seconds. I can set it for 7 minutes, and then I can hit the plus 30 button. That's as close as I'm getting. I'm not trying to figure out. I'm not trying to fucking look up a manual. No, I want this to be fucking intuitive. Like, even if there's
surprised some. Oh, go ahead.
Like, why can't, like, just let me push numbers in. I want to microwave like all the time, every time. I'm not using your stupid presets because you burn the fuck out of popcorn. Those whoever the fuck designs those fucking things needs to be fired. Because you either
it's always
you either get 7,000 fucking kernels or you get char.
Yeah.
There's no in between. I will just buy bagged popcorn now.
Like smart food?
No. Like kettle corn in bags.
Kettle corn sucks.
Get the fuck out of here. Kettle corn is the greatest popcorn there is.
No. Popcorn is not supposed to be sweet.
It's not supposed to be fucking drowned in butter either, but here we are.
I like the white cheddar.
I don't like smart food. I don't like the feeling it leaves in your mouth. It's like a weird, like film milky. That's just.
I don't get that.
I do like.
I love movie theater popcorn. That's my favorite.
I mean, yeah, that's just fucking enough butter to fucking drown a fucking elephant and salt. Which now I guess they have machines that do it for you. So like they hand you the popcorn and you can go over and you do your own butter and popcorn. I don't know. I haven't been to the movies in fucking 10 years, so I can't really tell you how it operates. I've seen it on fucking TikTok. Basically is what I'm getting at.
Like I don't even like the last time I went to like the fact that why are you even asking people if they want butter?
Yeah. If you're going to the movies and you're ordering popcorn and you're not getting butter, leave.
Yes.
You're not welcome.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah. Get out of here.
Yeah. What are you coming to see some fucking Jane Fonda fucking movie? Get the fuck out of here.
But back to microwaves real quick.
Yeah.
Like you want to microwave something. I ran into this a lot when I was single, living on my own. And it's like microwave for 3 minutes and 17 seconds.
Stir.
Slice the cellophane 3 centimeters to the right.
Yeah.
4 centimeters to the left. Crack the door on the microwave. It's like lower the wattage.
Yeah. That's the other thing. Fucking, oh, well, what? I don't give a fucking make every goddamn microwave 1,000 watts. Make them all the same. Give me all the same controls. I don't fucking care. If you want to get fancy with the buttons that can do shit off the side that doesn't affect what 98% of microwaves are ever used for, which is heating up leftovers. That's what a microwave is for. It's not for cooking, you fucking nincompoops. Like, it's heating up TV dinners, which should just be fucking hit a number and go. And that's it. It's like the air fryer. I love air fryers. I fucking love them. Ours, if you get this, Red Baron makes a mean frozen pizza, and they make a singles one that fits perfectly in, because we've got the Ninja dual basketed fucking air fryer.
Yeah.
And one fits in each perfectly. So you fucking bam, bam, 7 minutes, done.
I like the air fryer for making wings.
Wingies are good in it. Broccoli's really good in it too. Gets a nice crispy broccoli. Throw a little olive oil on it with a little fucking Parmesan cheese.
Our air fryer's in storage.
Ugh. Travesties. I heard the storage units here in York sent some fucking shockwaves the other day. They apparently raised their rates like the gun club did, you fuckers.
So they hadn't raised them in like 15 years.
Well, so they got sold. The ones that were, I think they were like Atlantic Storage or something. They're now owned by, start the P. Prime Storage. And
which is a nationally based company.
And they went up like 80 or 90% on their fucking rates. They're like, because like there was people like all over the place, like, yeah, we just need help moving stuff unit to unit because we're downsizing because we can't afford to keep this shit in that size unit.
Yeah, we have 2 storage units.
It's a lot of stuff.
We've got a small one and then a big one.
I can't imagine if I had to move out of my house and put it in a storage unit.
You'd need a 50-foot container.
Yo, we have so much shit. I like just even my duck hunting stuff alone. I'd need a box truck. Like, what do you have? Oh, I don't know, like 400 fucking decoys. Because I gotta move. Oh, okay, cool. That's one trip.
You've helped me move before, and I'm sorry to say this, but if I was able-bodied and you were like, "Hey, can you help me move this weekend?"
No,
I'd go away.
Yeah. If I ever move again, I will pay.
Me and my wife made a promise to each other that like when we buy a house and move, we're hiring people.
Yeah.
Like hiring a company.
Yeah. And I'm hiring people to pack it too. I don't care what's in what boxes. Like whatever.
No, my wife will handle that because
if someone wants to fucking write down what's in each box and fucking try and keep the boxes numbered, so whenever we get somewhere, fine. That's fine. But I'm not doing that. No. It ain't happening. And also, if you're going to post your property, make sure you actually post your property and also figure out how to actually post your property correctly. Because if you don't, I don't really give a fuck. And it's hilarious that California is telling their residents that they can't charge their electric vehicles. I don't know if you saw that in the news. California is asking right now because of the colder temperatures that they're having a stress on the power grid. And because they shut down their 2 nuclear reactors, that actually 4 nuclear reactors that powered the state and had a good base load, they're now asking people to not charge their vehicles at home at night. How's that going to work? You can charge it at home during the day when you're not home. Tell me why.
My favorite. Have you seen like the memes where there's an electric vehicle plugged in at a rest area,
and there's a generator running it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big diesel gen in the background.
Yeah, because the emissions on the diesel generators are fucking top notch. They're getting deep into everything now, fuckers.
Yeah. Mandy and I went to LL Bean not too long ago. And of course they have their Tesla charging station.
Oh yeah.
which were all full with people sitting in their cars charging their vehicles. And I'm like, you could just like I had to get gas, and I went and got gas, and I was done in 10 minutes.
Yeah. That's like, I do want a Tesla. Like, don't get me wrong. But I just wanted to commute with. Like, there's guys that are like, oh, this is my trip that I'm planning from fucking Texas to Florida. These are the 93 stops I have to make to recharge. And this is the length of the stops. And it adds X amount of hours onto my trip. And I'm like, just drive. Like, I get mad when I'm driving somewhere and I have to stop for fuel.
Yeah.
I lose time on my fucking race against fucking Siri. Like,
I did see somebody posted a video of a guy with a Tesla the other day, and he was eating a burrito bowl, and he's like, I'm on my way to the doctor's right now, and I'm eating a burrito bowl while my car is moving.
Yeah.
And I'm not doing anything.
Like, that shit's awesome. And that's where I wanted to get to before I fucking probably make the jump, where it's like, yeah, you just literally walk into your car in the morning and hit go to work, and it takes you to work. And then you can do whatever you want during it. It's going to be so awesome. Like, I love driving and I really enjoy being behind the wheel, but like commuting to work,
yeah,
I don't care for. So it's like, if I could just do whatever, it'd be awesome. Like, I know you're a big guy that likes to drive, and I do too. But like, think about that. Like, if you could just get in your truck and it would take you down Route 4 and just run you through all the lights and everything and just take you right to work, it'd be fucking amazing. You could nap.
I think they need to do our idea that we came up with the self-driving road safety trucks.
Yeah.
Like, that's what they need to do.
There's no reason why they can't do that.
No. Like, the technology's there.
Absolutely. Even you got the Nikola trucks, the fucking 18 with a fucking Scorpion crash bar on the back of one of them, and then just fucking have a transponder hooked to the fucking equipment and say, you're going to stay 1,000 feet away. Okay. It does it. Have cameras all over the fucking thing so you can catch speed and shit. Dude, it'd be awesome. I mean, I definitely get caught by one of them, but that's okay.
I have a challenge for you. It's for me. And you don't have to do it right now, but maybe by the next podcast. I want you to, you can piecemeal it, but I want a 3-weight fly rod I want to buy a 3-weight fly rod for fly fishing this year for like brooks and stuff.
6 minutes.
But it's going to be like, I want it to be 200 or less.
Okay. What's that? How long? 6'6"?
6'6" or 7.
7'3".
Don't do it right now.
No, I'm gonna do it right now. I mean, literally, like, this is what I do all the time. Like, when people ask me like what I should buy for like a thing that I love to do, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, here you go. Here's the link. Go buy it. I can spend my own money very, very good. I can spend other people's money just as good, if not maybe just a little bit better.
I'm having you do it now, so I know what to
You have to
squirrel away.
under 200.
I'd like to remain 200. Like, I want 200 to be the max, if possible.
Because they got a 7.6. It's a 4-weight, but oops.
I guess 4-weight's fine.
I do like the 3-weight though. Like,
Yeah, because I have a 5-weight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
wow. Oh, Bean might not have it. What the fuck? Oh, you might have to step. Oh, buddy. 289 too much?
yeah, I mean that's a little north of where I want to be.
It's a really nice rod. It's glass. It's the pocket water glass fly rod. 289.
With a reel?
Yeah. It's a whole
That's not
combo.
with line.
Yeah.
That's actually not bad.
Fit
I mean,
include
that's pretty realistic.
rod, double L, standard arbor fly reel, floating line, leader, back and backing. 6.9 is a 3-piece. The fiberglass rod tube matches the traditional yellow rod color. Model info is engraved on the end cap. Online orders for left-hand retrieve setups only. To order a right-hand retrieve setup, call this 800 number. It's a cool looking rod. It's the double L, which I like their double L stuff. That's
I
what
went through there. They didn't have much in their fly fishing department when I was up there. I mean, granted, it's January or it was December, but
it is, but at the same time, it's like you guys should have literally everything right now. Like, there's no reason for you to be out of stock. You know what I mean? Do. Like Reddington makes one that's 170. Which isn't bad. Like, they're not bad rods.
That's what I have for a 5-weight. I just don't like their reels.
Yeah.
I think I want to upgrade my 5-weight reel and line this year and get a 3-weight. Like that's my want list.
3-weights are where it's at, man. I love my 3-weight. It's honestly my favorite rod I own. I was trying to find it in a 5-weight, but I'm happy with the 5-weight I bought this year. So
yeah,
I don't know what they have for rods, but yeah. So you're kind of either with the Orvis Reddington or the Orvis Clearwater is a nice rod, but it's $380.
Yeah.
The LL being double L is $289, and the Reddington Path 2 rod weight. Nope, that's a 5-weight. Motherfuckers. I'll do some more research. I'll find you something.
there you go. Garrett's on it. I'm just so like, even though it's so far away, I'm still
Red eye.
ready. Yeah, I can't wait.
No, I want to do a fly fishing trip this year, I think. Sleep in the truck.
Yeah, I want to do that too. I was doing some research on one of the pools up north. It's in the Dead River.
Yep.
Big Eddy pool.
Yep.
Which there's camping around there. I think that'd be a good trip, good weekend trip. Or the Kenny backed up near the Forks as well.
You can even go do the West Branch.
Yeah.
Do a West Branch trip any day. I mean, anywhere you go is going to be good. Like,
Yeah.
The thing up there is you got to worry about flows and what runoff is, what we have for snow pack and everything. I think that may be the one thing I do buy this year, fly fishing wise, is a pair of waders and boots, because I don't have any fly fishing stuff, and it's like,
yeah, I need to do that too. But
you got to be steady enough on your, like, that's fucking rock hopping and falling.
Like, I'll go on that trip, and if I can't, I'll sit on the bank and take pictures of you guys catching fish. Like, that doesn't bother me. Or find a place from shore I can fish.
Yeah.
Like that type of thing. But just to go on like a trip like that, like I'm down. Long weekend, like shoot up on even a Saturday night.
Yeah. Fish all day Sunday.
Yeah.
Come back late. Have river beers. Oh, better than river beers.
That's I'm trying to.
We got ice fishing. We got a lot of.
I know. That's even more. Like, I mean, I guess ice fishing, if I fell, at least I'm falling on hard water and not into a moving river. So that's a plus.
Very much so.
But I'm still, like, I'll do smelting. I'll definitely do that. But
I think we could get, like a spot, like, not something easy to walk. Like Sebago would be, or Mousen would be perfect, where you can just walk down the parking lot and then walk right onto the ice right there, and then fucking load you up with some fucking crampons so you don't slip or anything, and that's just normal walking. I mean,
yeah. Looking, yeah.
Some places it's easy to walk onto and not have to worry about like jumping down rocks and shit. Like,
yeah.
I mean, York Pond's easy to walk onto too, but like, there's a spot we went to, Osby Lake, like to get on up there, like you've got to climb down like these kind of boulders and like basically just yeet your shit down in the sled, and it's like, okay,
yeah, some of the spots are
a
little hairy.
There's other ways to walk on where it's not too bad, but it's just more walking than if you go the other way. But
what if we get the ice condition? Some places, another good pond is Kennybunk Pond, because you can park and walk on there.
Yeah,
done that. I've also driven right onto that lake before.
On purpose?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. We might, if we have time, I think we might try and do a fucking hot shot trip somewhere real quick and do like a half day or something.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll see.
Here's what it is.
Plenty to report soon. Get out. Just needed a little bit more ice to be able to take the kids and stuff out.
Yeah.
Not do what I did last year and get in trouble.
We're getting it up north.
Oh yeah. I did see somebody the other day that was like, "Oh, is the ice on Moosehead safe?" And it's like, the ice on is never safe. You fucking idiot. Yeah. Like, yeah, there's probably coves that you're fine in, but there's definitely places where there's probably still open water. Like,
oh, absolutely. I bet you the majority of Moosehead is open water right now. Like, let's see if we can go to a webcam here.
That's the one thing I want to like develop, is like an app where people will report their ice conditions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, nothing crazy. Like, I don't want to know where you were on the lake, but like, if you fished the lake, like if you fished Mouseham, you could just, had 4 inches. on Lower Mousam or whatever.
Do we do screen sharing?
I have no idea.
Host disable participant screen share.
Then no, you can't, fucker. I might be able to make it happen.
I mean, looking at like where you come into Greenville, where the Mount Katahdin like boat is,
Yeah.
that area, there's ice, but you can see right on the edges of the dock that it's also open.
I don't know how to make you be able to
It's
share.
all right. The
We should figure that
Be-
out.
Beaver Cove Marina is ice covered.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's no footprints on it. Where else? Yeah. So maybe in some of the coves, but I bet like what the Moose River is definitely open in Rockwood. Let's see what is any on Sebago.
Sebago.
Doesn't even come up.
Budik. Mosluk Maguntik.
I love that name.
I'll have to look them up. But
You get to the north end of Greenville or north end of Moosehead, bet you a lot of it's fairly safe.
yeah. It's just I don't need to fucking chase it for a fucking fish.
Yeah.
I've done some real dumb shit for ducks. I don't have that same passion for fish. Sorry. But yeah. We have any movement on our guest there, Booker?
Yeah, he's on a trip still. I haven't heard from him. So probably not anytime super soon,
Yeah.
but hopefully. I mean, I'm sure it'll still definitely happen. But
Yeah, I'd just say like, hey, we record on Wednesdays, but we can literally do this any night. Like,
yeah,
if you want to take, I'd tell him 20 minutes, but it's gonna be fucking 2 hours, but that's fine.
yeah. Exactly.
Did you see the last video he posted?
I haven't watched it yet.
Oh. Dude catches
I've
like
seen some of those.
he catches like a fucking 12-pound fucking northern pike on a fucking jig rod.
I did see that one. But I haven't watched the latest of that series.
Yeah, he's with the Operation Reboot guys. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. That's a pretty cool operation that guy's got.
Yeah. Yeah, he just posted the 5-day last day of the 5-day camping for
Good morning.
Jesus.
Night number 5 in
Yep.
the books.
Yep.
It is a little bit.
Have you bought YouTube Premium yet?
No,
Dude, it's so nice.
I
Because
like the ads kind of.
no, but this is what I like.
After 4 a.m. this
So,
morning, we're
playing?
looking at 22 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Wind at all.
Now I can just sit
Doesn't
here and listen
sound
to
like
Joe
it's
Hahn.
snowing or rain.
Like that's nice to me.
That is a sweet feature.
Especially like if you're watching like a live, like when I watch Pat's show on YouTube. So like
Yeah.
I don't need to watch the show. Like I can just listen. I just turn it on and have my headphones on and lock my phone. And then I can still do shit on my phone. That was the one thing that drove me nuts. Is like if I'm watching a video and someone texts me, now I got to stop the video and go answer it. It's like, this is irritating. You know, first world problems, clearly, but
Yeah.
all right. We got some hunting and fishing left to do. Little last cleanup here, duck season, and onto the ice.
Yeah.
Plan a smelt trip. Plan some tying times.
Yes.
Might reorganize my room here. I don't know how I want to do it, but
I got to do mine too. I got to figure out something so I can have shit accessible. Yeah, because it's all fucked the way I have it. Like I have so much shit. Well, I don't have as much stuff as you, but I've got a tote full of material.
yeah.
And then I have 2 small drawers with like tools and stuff in it. But I still need to be able to use my desk.
Oh, I didn't show. Can I do this without fucking completely fucking everything up right now? All right. We're going to try and go on like a little adventure right now.
All right.
We're going to not destroy everything. Okay. So far, so good. Look at that tying desk right there. See that tool organization? Oh, yeah. And spool organization.
Nice work out of you.
That's the wife for the birthday. So I got it all set up, ready to go. Those are good little desks. Like you can find those pretty easily too. Like I think I paid like fucking $50 for that desk. It weighs a metric fucking shit ton. But
yeah,
no, I just kind of like to make it so like I almost want to put myself in the corner for the podcast, like over there, and then like have fly tying kind of over here, and just like I got the big chair in here too, and then like I've just got a corner of shit, like coolers, a random piece of furniture that I have no idea why it's in here, and fucking 3 bags of golf clubs and a stand-up paddleboard. Like, why the fuck is it in here?
Yeah.
And then an entire corner filled with tackle boxes and fly rods.
Yeah.
Wow.
I need to come up with a way. I think what I'm going to do is take a couple like 1x4s and bring them up and over so I can set stuff on top of that. It's just a matter of doing it. But I think I may actually, after we're done, tie up a few flies. Or
Right.
just tie one tonight.
Just get one in, yeah.
Yeah. Just something to do. Because I got to stay up until 10 anyways.
I'm gonna try and edit and get this out tonight, unlike last week when I waited till Thursday, but it's okay.
I won't say anything.
Yeah, it's fine. It's all good. I didn't see any comments on the book face, but I didn't really look either. So
Neither did I.
I'm gonna share it. We're gonna share it now in public. Sure, sounds good. People can go watch it, and then I'll post a video to YouTube. So if you're watching this and wanted to, or if you're listening to this and you want to watch along, we do have a YouTube channel.
Yeah,
We need Stupid, which also happens to be like my Gmail account. So when you have a meeting with your parents, your kids' school, the name pops up, Mainely Stoopid. Yeah, good. We're just here making impressions, you know.
right?
I think that about wraps up this week's episode
I
of
think so.
Mainly Stupid Podcasts. We'll be back next week, maybe in person, maybe, I don't know. Who knows?
See.
Who knows what the Omicron's got in store for us next week?
Exactly. It's a week-to-week basis.
Can't wait.
Even though tonight it was just, next week I'll be back to work, hopefully full-time. So it'll be easier.
Yeah.
But I did not feel like driving
I don't blame you.
down.
I didn't leave my house today. It was fucking glorious. Any day I don't leave home, I love.
Why not? Why wouldn't you?
Like there's days where there was a few like 4 days that I just never left home, like during the pandemic. Like didn't even go anywhere to get anything. Like, sat at home. I had everything I needed. Don't need anything.
Makes sense.
It's a good time. But not for you. Not after the amount of days you've had to stay home. So I feel for you there.
For sure.
But thanks everybody for listening.
Absolutely.
Check
We'll
out
see you next week, folks. Peace.